What's up, psychos, and welcome to day 9 of 30 days of book rec. Yesterday we talked about Drown in Me, which is the first book in the Monstrous Survivor series. This is a spin-off series from these Monstrous deeds. If you're just starting today and you want to know what we're talking about, go back and watch those videos first. But for everyone else who's been here for the entire ride, today we're talking about these two beauties, Pieces of Us and then Piece Us Together. These two books operate on the tail end of the timeline from these Monstrous deeds at the same time, but from Nolan and Mason's point of view. Mason is Carter's older brother, and honestly, in these Monstrous deeds, as a reader, you don't really love him. Like, he's not supporting Carter the way that you would want somebody who's been through what Carter's been through to be supported, and it's difficult to sympathize with him in those first 3 books. I honestly wasn't looking forward to these because I was just like, ew, Mason, like, I don't know, he drives me nuts. That would have been a huge mistake. My poor baby Mason, oh my freaking god, getting in his head was just, who is taking care of you? He needed love and care so much. He was so broken and damaged, and he's the type of character that doesn't tell anybody. Like, he's been through so much, and all of the other characters and the reader, we all just like assumed that he had not sustained as much trauma as the others had in his career as an agent. And you learn in this book how much he'd been through, and he just is silent about it. He never tells anybody, so nobody had any idea how much he was hurt. What really messed me up so much was all of the creative ways that he found to self-harm. Like, he wasn't ever taking a blade to himself or anything, but it would just be like ways that he intentionally hurt himself, like making a shower so hot that it burned. And he'd sustain an injury being out in the field and then intentionally like aggravate it by not using a crutch or whatever. And things like that just constantly just show you how low his self-worth was. And he meets Hunter. So basically in this book, him and Nolan is a survivor like Carter and Casey, and he and Nolan totally fall in love with each other, but Nolan is a true sub. He needs a dominant partner in the bedroom, and Mason, as tough and strong as he is, he just isn't that. Like, he can't be what Nolan needs him to be. Literally the spice between them, like, you're rooting for them, but you're like, this is awkward. Like, it is not, like, it's not hot. Like, there's clearly something missing in their dynamic. Enter Hunter. We again meet Hunter in the first series, and he is a dom, like, through and through. He's very involved in the BDSM community, and he knows how to do things correctly and right, and he is, like, I freaking love Hunter. Like, Hunter is a consent king. He's experienced. He knows what the hell he's doing. So that's how Mason knows Hunter, and he asks Hunter to meet him for tips, basically, on how to be a dominant for Nolan. One thing leads to another, and he ends up being like a service dom for the two of them, and it's this kind of throuple situation that starts happening that Mason's pretty reluctant about at first. And Hunter is also like very into Mason. Like, he's not just, he loves Nolan, don't get me wrong, but he's also very into Mason, but Mason like has walls that need to be taken down. And just the healing that they go through, and that is my favorite shit. Healing arcs in dark romance is just unfreaking matched for me. Healing arcs, found family, dark romance, that's my ticket. That's what I need. And these hit every single freaking one of them. Like, you've got the schmink, you've got the spice, but it's like that emotion, that feeling, that tightness in your chest that just makes you like sob with happiness when you see them achieve milestones. Like, just, I can never recommend these enough. Like, I literally love these books so much. I think about them all the time. I've reread them all multiple times. Just TJ Hamel, man, like, she writes it, I will freaking read it. Anyway, as always, I'm gonna ask you guys for some book recs. If you want to drop in the comments, give me a book with your favorite healing arc that you think about all the time, that makes you like all misty-eyed when you think about how far the characters come by the end. I want to know, because that's my favorite shit. Anyways, I love you guys. Stay weird, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching today's episode of 30 Days of Book Recs. I will catch you in the next video. In the meantime, if you did want to support me by checking out any of my books that I've written, here's my backlist. I've got a wide range in here, from a contemporary surf romance to some pitch black paranormal dark romances. Take your pick. All of my books are available on KU if you want to check them out. I also have videos detailing the content of each book if you want to check them out on my channel. But I totally understand if that's just not in the cards right now. You might be going like, Alex, in this freaking economy, yeah, right. So if you don't have the means to financially support me by reading the books, that is obviously totally okay too. I am just glad that you are here. So any interaction that you can give me on this video goes a long way. So if you want to like, comment, or subscribe, really anything is appreciated. Just smash all of those buttons. Okay, thank you. I love you. I'll see you in the next video.